To output data in your view-controlled HTML part, there is a special syntax which is only available in HTML parts that are controlled by Vue. Because what Vue will do behind the scenes is it will scan this HTML code, you could say, and detect certain features, a certain syntax which it supports. And the syntax we're going to use here for outputting text, for outputting content in your template is this one. Double curly braces, opening and closing. By default, if you use that in HTML, this will do nothing. Well, actually, you will simply see that on the screen thereafter. If you use this syntax in a view-controlled HTML snippet, it will do something special. Between those opening and closing double curly braces, you can reference your returned data object properties, like course goal. So here we can write course goal, and Vue will make that connection, will understand that you want to output the content stored in course goal here, and it'll do just that. So if you save this, HTML and JavaScript, if both is saved, and you reload your web page, you will see finish the course and learn Vue here. Just like that. And this is pretty amazing, even though of course it's a very simple app. But keep in mind that this text is stored in JavaScript, yet it's rendered on the screen thanks to Vue and this special syntax. And this syntax here is called interpolation. You don't need to remember this, but that's its name. Interpolation simply means that in here you can reference properties that are part of that object you return in data, and then the value of that property will be output instead of this part. And Vue will automatically detect this and do all that outputting part for you if you use this syntax. And just to make this really clear, if you would use this anywhere else, let's say here in the header, which is not Vue controlled, you would just see this as text and it would not be replaced because that is really only a Vue feature, this interpolation syntax. And this interpolation syntax is key. We're going to use it a lot throughout the course because it's one of the key features of Vue, which is why I'm getting started with it. It's also worth noting that you cannot just output text like this, but you could also output a number if I save that. And you could also output something like true or false if you wanted to. Now, if you have an array in there, let's say, you can also output that, as we see. So it's really flexible. You can, for example, also output an object like this. So it's really flexible regarding what you can do, but here we want that string, so I'm going to use that. Now that's interpolation and the data property in the object you use for configuring your app, your Vue app. And this is the first very important takeaway, or the first two important takeaways. These are two core features, data and interpolation, which we're going to use throughout the entire course and which you will definitely use in any Vue app you're building.